This time, we are making a coffee table, but its size is closer to a dining table. The base will ultimately serve as a nightlight, or as a decorative piece for the interior. Let's take it step by step. Enjoy watching! Most often, a table consists of a base and a tabletop. So, let's start with the tabletop. Today, the main star is this fantastic round wheel, not quite round wood slice. By the way, a wood slice and a slab are slightly different things. Wood slices usually refer to these cross-sectional cuts, and the longitudinal ones, which are basically just cut boards, are called slabs. So what we have here is a wood slice. It's a slice of mountain poplar that grew in the Far East. To avoid any potential trouble, like a small stone that might have gotten embedded in the wood during its transport, I always thoroughly clean the entire piece with a sturdy wire brush, otherwise such a tiny stone could easily ruin the delicate router bit. Next, we then find the precise center. And as you can see, our workpiece is over 110 centimeters in diameter. So first I take a photo of this wood slice and upload it to my computer. I do this in order to properly create the program and to show the machine the outer edges of the workpiece. Thanks to this approach, the bit will process only the wood itself, rather than milling air, which would happen if you simply set a square work area. As a result, the job will be completed faster. So we've set the boundaries for the machine, and we can move on. Next, we need to choose a bit. By the way, for this purpose I chose this bit from CMT. We'll use it to calibrate, or simply put, level the surface. Honestly, I'm just thrilled with this bit. It's simply a truly brilliant idea to make easily replaceable blades. And on top of that, these very useful blades are sharpened on all 4 sides. So at the very least, you can simply flip them 4 times and have a freshly sharpened bit each and every time. It really is a useful and awesome thing. I highly recommend it. After the bit is installed, we need to tell the machine at what height it should operate. For this, there is a special zeroing sensor. We carefully place it on the highest point of the cut and then press the corresponding buttons. The bit slowly lowers, and as soon as it gently touches, the machine immediately knows precisely where zero is. Now we can finally start. And this is where the truly captivating part begins that you could watch forever watching others work. Everyone says that this kind of equipment really frees up your hands and saves a ton of time. I don't know about that. Personally, our whole team stood there for an hour and a half, just mesmerized by the machine at work. In the end, only the machine was working, while the whole team wasn't. After an hour and a few bags of shavings, we got a perfectly even cut, ready for further processing. Meanwhile, Andre is working on the table base. By the way, you could also watch this forever. the end, once assembled, the base will look like this kind of lantern. That's actually the main idea. The result should be a table that doubles as a nightlight. All that's left is to screw in an Edison bulb and it's done. To have a pattern spread across the floor, you first need to create it, and only then illuminate the entire base. The inserts will be made from 4mm plywood, which we cut out using a laser machine. Once all the components are ready, all that's left is to paint and assemble them. It was decided to coat the wood slice with glossy varnish. This wasn't a random choice, since it has an absolutely fantastic texture, and these pearlescent shimmers are only visible under a glossy finish. I'm sure there will be a lot of questions about this wood slice. Let me answer them in advance. I bought it from these guys, since they are located quite close to me. I went there myself, checked it out and picked out this particular wood slice. All their material is dry and ready to use. They also work with shipping companies and can easily send out these wood slices. Check them out, take a look and say hi from Topor. I decided to paint the table base a darker color. As a result, it will be almost invisible in the dark. And that's exactly why the lighting will look more interesting. Share your thoughts in the comments. I always enjoy reading them. Thank you for watching and best wishes from Topor.